What's up, guys? Happy Friday. I'm Travis.
And I'm Trevor.
And this is
The Wood Style Shinobi.
Welcome back, guys. It's been a while since me and you've been standing at this table together.
Yeah.
We are here to review our guitars because we didn't have enough time to do that in our 15-minute constraints.
15-minute constraints for the Great Guitar Build-Off competition video. We had to send in the 15-minute time build, and we had to send in 5 glamour shots.
High fashion. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and
Get right to
those
it.
right now. We should probably get those over here, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, there they are. Let's start with mine because it's closer, I guess.
Yep. Just how the summon goes, I guess.
Yep. So, we got in this bad boy.
Well, as tradition dictates, we always review Genin, Chunin, Jonin, and Kage. And, of course, we always go from headstock to toe stock. Let's do it.
Headstock to toe stock. All right, so headstock. We got some hip shot locking tuners, open gear backs. Those things are beauties. I have to tell you right now, baby. We got. Well, let's start with the rest of it. Sorry. We got an ebony nut. We got a fabric top fretboard. My first time doing one of these, and it came out awesome. I'm loving how this thing looks and feels and sounds and all that stuff. What you thinking?
Oh, I'll go over my pros and cons of the guitar. Go and just do your
Okay.
quick overview.
Okay, so coming down a little bit, we got 2 CTS pots, high quality, real good stuff. Very expensive. We got a 3-way switch. We got 2 Seymour Duncan pickups, high quality stuff. They sound great. Not that I know how to use them, but they're there. Got a hip shot generic bridge. I don't remember who makes it, but it's a higher quality than we usually use bridge. I think I spent like $60 on it. We got some ferrules in the back that I jacked up just a tiny bit. I know what I did wrong with it, so I know how to fix it next time.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Got a U backplate that I stained red. I like the way it came out. Set neck, nice carve to it. All raw mahogany back here, and looking killer if you ask me. I guess I'll start with my pros and cons list. My cons list, I could have did a little better on the shaping and like dremeling out some of these black parts for the lines that should have been a little straighter. I could have used a base for it, but I just freehanded it like a fool.
Yeah, I agree. That was one of my cons on this one as well. It's a little
Eggy.
oblong.
Eggy,
Yeah. You know, the oblongs.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell. Obviously, this is all freehand. We don't have a CNC machine or anything yet. But honestly, from far back, besides this little dip right here, I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Seriously. And then the color change from dark blue to purple to blue. Really good touch. Same with the headstock. It's a little barren up here, I've noticed. It could definitely use a logo or something. Naruto, or maybe even like, what is it? The Uchiha symbol. That would have been cool right there. But
As I was going to say, we have a logo in the works that we are making for our actual brand itself. So we could start throwing a logo on that.
And if I could figure it out, I'll put the logo right here.
Right here.
Maybe even here.
Or maybe still over there. Pro list, it sounds good. Honestly, it's a great guitar. Best guitar I've ever personally made myself. All the guts inside sound really good, and I'm really liking the way it came out.
Yeah, I'm especially pleased with your fretboard, which not to toot my own horn, but I was the one that gave him the advice on how to do the fretboard. He was going to do it a different way and completely ruin it.
Probably. Anyways, getting, tuning, joning, and Kage level guitar. I think I'm going to go with tuning, but on the cusp of joning, just like hasn't earned their cut yet. They're, you know, the green cut that you get when you're joning.
It's definitely not a what's the daughter of that one guy? Shit.
Asuma.
Yeah, it's definitely not Asuma's daughter.
Yeah. Gets beat up by 3 Gannings. What a fool.
What a fool. Yeah, it's definitely on the higher end of tuning for sure. You know, I'm happy with it. I'm proud of your work and of our work in general for this competition.
Yep.
So, anyways, let's get to my guitar. Alrighty. Well, now that I'm up, this is a monstrosity that should have never been born. If I were to say one word about this, if this bass was able to talk, it would probably say, "Kill me."
I've just managed to have a child.
But on the other hand, it looks super cool.
Super cool.
Super cool! But that's a different anime. As you guys are well aware at this point, this is Guts' sword from Berserk, inspired by his sword, I should say. From headstock to toe stock, we have 8 tuning knobs. Very busy up here, you know, but you know, with the small headstock, I was surprised that everything it does fit actually perfectly. See?
Yep.
Let's see. The strings, they're real bunched together, obviously. I have a ebony nut that I painted to go ahead and fit with the guitar, the blade itself and all that. So it doesn't really look like ebony, but it is ebony because that was the longest piece of hardwood that we had.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is a combination that I personally have never seen before. It's fretted and fretless at the same time, and by the same time I mean full length fretboard. I've seen them where it's like fretted up top and fretless downstairs.
Yeah, it's a really cool concept that we're probably gonna work on in the future. Maybe that'll be one of our specialty guitars. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we'll go ahead and go over the rest of this, but this is a 26 fret extended scale. So I'm not sure what the standard scale is on a bass off the top of my head, but I think it's around
28.
Well, no. I'm talking about the scale length, the millimeters wise. I think it's like 650 or something like that. This is 840 millimeters. So it's extra long.
Extra long.
That's because it's extra long.
But besides that, I have 2 humbuckers, which, as you can see, it's like 2 millimeters of meat on each side of the wood.
Yeah.
So I pushed these as far out as I could. They don't pick up the low B or the high C very super well, but you can still hear them. And obviously, you know, you're not going to use those strings too often anyways.
Yep.
But as far as sound goes, it has a buzz. I can't figure out what's wrong with it. I tried fixing the ground. It's not the ground. I'm not really sure. I think it has something to do with the pots and how I wired them maybe. But besides the buzz, it actually plays very well. All the frets sound good. The fretless portion sounds awesome. I don't know how to play either. If you've seen my full build video, you're going to understand that I don't know how to play. And we're back because the camera died. Anyways, what I was saying is I don't know how to play this thing, even if I wanted to, as you guys probably seen on the full build video.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we'll go ahead and continue now. Got the curse mark drawn out on the 12th fret because I didn't want to do any fret markers or anything like that because I just didn't want to, honestly.
Everybody knows when there's just a single 12th fret marker.
That's the coolest.
That means it's a really cool guitar, super expensive and stuff.
You're the freaking cool guy.
Yeah, you're the cool guy. Custom made, custom paint, custom fit.
What? Luda. Anyways, I got the 2 pickups, the humbuckers. As you can see, you know, there's as little meat as possible with me still being able to put on 2 mils, maybe less, on each side. So I did as much as I could. I got 8 singles for the bridge, so I could pack it as close together as possible and still have a playable distance. Went ahead and turned 2 knobs. Obviously, the paint job is it looks like a sword all the way down. Pretty cute. Galvanized steel handle. wrapped it in white cloth, made a pommel. With the white cloth, I got red paint and mud, and I just touched it all over the place to make it look hecka dirty and bloody and all that. The pommel is where the input jack is. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. What else?
Pros and cons?
Yeah, I think now we're on the pros and cons. So my biggest con with this, well, the biggest con is definitely the pickups. Nothing I could do about it. If I ever did this again, it would be on a regular body, and I'd be able to align the pickups correctly.
Yeah.
But with the concept build of the sword,
Not much you can do. I mean, luckily you were able to get that close to the edge, because that router could have catastrophically failed this guitar at any point.
Yep.
So, yeah, kudos on that.
I freehanded this whole thing. I chiseled it out and routed it out by hand, freehand. I didn't have a template. So
Yeah.
Another con is I had to wrap a piece of cloth around the right at the strings where the nut is, because it's so busy up here. Some of the strings get pushed up from being so close together. So to reduce the buzz and all that, I had to do that. You see that on a lot of bigger guitars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I figure I'll give it a shot. Whatever.
Give it a shot.
Let's see, a pro. Well, besides the coolest strap in the freaking world.
Yep.
Am I right? I mean, come on, hey.
You ain't metal unless you got a chain strap. Everybody knows that.
Another pro is I really like the concept of the fretless and the fretted together like this. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen it where the frets are up top and the fretless is down below. I don't care for that personally. I'm like, pick your lane, man.
Stay in your lane. Pick your poison.
This one's, it's an 8-lane divided highway. It's going places.
Yep.
It knows what it wants to be. It's just both.
Yep. Hey, it's cool to be, sexually confused these days.
Yeah. Bike curious.
Bike curious. One of my big pros on this is the input jack location. You couldn't have found a better place if you tried.
Yep. And I'm not going to say I had the idea, because you were talking to one of our coworkers and he had the idea and he related to me.
Yeah, great idea.
Yeah.
Kudos to Colin from Dale's Pump.
Yep. I gave him a high five. It's fine.
My biggest con is definitely the action on it. It's a little high. But, if you're playing an 8-string bass monstrosity like this, you better have some meaty hands, or else you ain't even pick this sucker up. So, yeah.
I mean, and honestly, the action isn't that high for a bass.
Yeah.
So it's not horrible. I've definitely had worse.
Yep. Yeah. Other than that, I think everything's good. Getting, tuning, joning, and Kage.
I'd say this lands smack dab in the middle of tuning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely
Mid-level tuning.
mid-level tuning. I'll go with that. Yeah.
This was definitely more. I bit off so much more than I could chew. This is the embodiment of you drinking a big old gulp of water and it hurts your throat. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what this was for me. It was way beyond my pay grade, but that's why we have this channel. This is all about overstepping our boundaries in order to get better at making. We don't want to continually build the same guitar over and over again.
Yep.
And get stuck in a rut and never progress in our strengths and our weaknesses.
Yeah. Progress in Lutherie in general. I mean, because right now we're just guitar builders.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll be Luthers.
One of these days.
You guys let us know when we hit that level.
Yeah.
But the only way we learn around here is if we mess it up. So I mean.
Anyways, comment down below which guitar you like better and why. And obviously it's going to be mine because it's a big old sword, and what the hell did I even build?
I mean, at least one of you put the sword down there. You don't want to put them all on my guitar.
Yeah, you don't want me to cry or anything. I will cry on camera. I am not above that.
Watch. All right, we're going to go ahead and end the video right there. So if you like the video, give us a like. And if you really like the video, give us a subscribe. So, thanks for watching, guys.
Don't forget to ding that bell. Share us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Check us out on Reddit, because we're always posting on Reddit, baby. If you want to see any of our new concepts or anything.
Instagram's probably the best place to find us other than YouTube.
Yeah. But we post a lot on Reddit as well.
Anyways, this is Woodstyle Shinobi. Later!